With September's Premier League action ready for a return at the weekend following the international break, there are a number of clubs still to register a point. Whilst Manchester United lead the way at the top of the table after 3 games, it's early doors obviously, but fans of Huddersfield Town and West Bromwich Albion will certainly be delighted with their own starts, but it's clearly a case of must do better when it comes to Bournemouth, Crystal Palace and West Ham United, who sit in the relegation spots. You don't have to look far in the media to hear rumbles of concern amongst either of the 3 clubs' fan bases at this point, but the PremierLeague.com have given hope to those who language on zero for 201,718 so far, because historically in the Premier League since the rebrand, clubs with no points after the opening set of fixtures are actually more likely to survive on average than they don't. Now Bournemouth, Palace and West Ham have set a new record with 3 straight defeats, because 3 teams in the top flight have never achieved that before, but that goes down in pub trivia and counts for little else. The statistics show that nearly 2/3 of clubs to have lost their opening 3 matches go on to avoid the drop to the Championship, as sides with 2 wins at this stage is just as likely to be circling the drain come the end of the campaign. Out of the 76 sides that have been relegated across the 25 years of the Premier League's existence, on 8 of those sides were looking for their first points of the campaign after 3 games, and that is from a total of 22 clubs who have been beaten in the opening 3 games of any given campaign. For the geeks amongst us, 15 of the clubs who went down had only earned 1 point from 9, but a further 35 had won 1 of their opening 3 games or had drawn 3. In 201,213, Southampton joined West Brom 201,112 in having no points from 9 yet stayed up, but of course some sides aren't as fortunate as West Ham fans will remember back in 201,011, where a similar start saw them finish bottom. 8 of the relegated sides had 2 wins from the opening 3: Middlesbrough 199,293, Palace 199,798, Nottingham Forest 199,899, Coventry City 200,001, Middlesbrough 200,809, Burnley 200,910, Wolverhampton Wanderers 201,112 and Hull City 201,617. Wolves actually went down, having picked up 7 points from their opening 3 games that year, and no side has gone down after a 100% start, although Ipswich Town almost became the exception back in 199,495. Statistically speaking, those teams sitting on 4 points 18 relegated, 3 points 17 relegated, and 1 point 15 relegated have more reason for concern than those on 0, but curiously, sides on 6 points 7 relegated, 2 points 6 relegated, and 5 points 4 relegated have almost just as much to think about. Season club down 199,293, Wimbledon 200,201, West Bromwich 199,394, Southampton 200,304, Wolverhampton 200,506, Sunderland 199,495, Leicester 200,708, Bolton 199,697, Wimbledon 200,910, Bolton 199,798, Aston Villa and Portsmouth, Southampton 201,011, Stoke 199,899, Southampton East Ham 199,000, Newcastle 201,112, Blackburn 200,102, Middlesbrough East Brom Southampton 201,213, Southampton